Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia. It is a wonderful, humid, sticky Sunday. So I'm going to show you from start to finish on dealing with my tomato plants. So for starters, these tomato plants were sitting in a pot with these stupid fucking metal cages on them. So I'm going to you guys try to see as much as you can and show you exactly what I do to get things initiated. First things first is getting the cage off the fucking plant. These cages are literally marketed towards elderly people because of the colors of them and the easy, free, duty-free shit. These cages, they suck. Don't use them. They just aggravate. They don't go on the ground. I don't know why. The ground could be soft as shit. The metals just won't push in. You're stepping on it. You're fighting with it. You gotta freaking zip tie it and screw it and all this other shit. Don't even waste your time. Make a bed. If you make the 6 by 2 foot bed, 6 by 3 foot, 6 by 2 foot bed, and you actually put a trellis on top of it, you could trellis your tomatoes. Now I'm only on 25% of my phone, so I don't know how far this video will last, but I'm going to try to go as fast as I can to show you guys from start to finish. So first, let's get this fucking cage off. Which of course the plant is intertwined into it. So you basically end up breaking most of the plant to get the fucking cage off of it. Because the plant, it just gets intertwined into it. But that's fine, because we're throwing these fucking things out. Because these things are freaking garbage. If my mother doesn't throw them out, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and I'm going to throw them out while she's sleeping. These things are just useless pieces of shit. This whole plant is literally just stuck inside. It's not even like it's like growing great. It's literally the whole plant, as you can tell, is literally jammed inside this. Like that's not how these things. That's how plants like to grow. Plants don't like to be bound up inside this fucking medieval torture cage. They literally just can't move. The air circulation in here is garbage because it can't move. It's all bunched together. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see down inside, you can. That's how much garbage these fucking cages are. So it's like now I gotta try to carefully, a little bit at a time, try to weasel it out of this fucking hellhole. Where am I throwing these things? Oh yeah. Pile of garbage. Okay. Now that we got our tomato plant out of here, the next thing I'm gonna look at is how many stems are coming out of this guy. So we got one there, and then we got, looks like, oh, and this guy broke, not surprised. Thank you, cage of death. Well, that's one plant down. Okay, and you see how floppy these things are? The reason why these tomato plants is because they weren't buried deep enough, and the cage just restricted them and turned them into big pussies. So what happened with that is that being that it just basically didn't really, help it out. It made it worse, and it wasn't really planted deep enough at all. Unfortunately, that's what happens. But, like I said, we're going to do our best to fix it. We have a big branch that's broken here. I mean, this whole thing is basically fucked. We'll try to save what we can, but honestly, I don't really see anything good coming out of this. These fucking glasses keep trying to fall off my face. So, don't put your tomatoes in pots, and don't fucking put your tomatoes in cages. If you just want to try growing anything, do it the right way. Don't take the freaking cheap way out, where you think the pot is your best friend. The pot's not. I mean, oh, fuck my finger. We're gonna dump this out now. Look at the bottom of the key with all these roots. So it's almost root bound. The other one that's to my left was all root bound. So the first one I did this morning was completely root bound, which is not good. So now what I have to do is, because of idiots who didn't deliver the wood chips I need, I have to now plant this deeper. So what I'm going to do is carefully go down. Try not to kill the plant any more than I already did. I'm going to try to go down. I'm going to rough up this whole bottom here. Okay? Look at the root system on here. It looks fucking awesome. But I don't want that whole bottom on here because I need this to go down deep in the soil. So I'm just going to go through here. I'm just going to rough it all up. See that? Look at how nice those roots are. Now it's early morning, so even though it's a little humid, the sun's not out, so I have a short window of time to do this, because if I try to do this when it's really hot out, everything's gonna have fucking Culture Club shock, or whatever the hell you call it. Culture Club. Culture Kids, Culture Club, whatever the fuck that fucking band was called. Anyway, so now, I know, you guys can't see shit. I'm trying to rush through here. My phone will probably die before anything gets done. But I'm gonna rough the ground up now. Now, I'm gonna take JP's special fertilizer. It's worth it. You don't want a lot. So if you look, I just kind of sprinkle it down. Whatever's left over my hand, you want to throw it back in the bag. You don't want to over fertilize because it may or may not do anything worth it. Now we're gonna try to take our broken tomato. Okay, see how much lower it's sitting now? It's great. Now I'm just going to push down on the edges here of the soil that's there. I got like mulch, because that was inside there. I'm going to take the soil that was inside of that. I'm just going to try to backfill it around it. Okay. Now remember, we got 2 branches that are this way. We're just going to lean them this way carefully, and 2 that are that way. I'm doing this for a reason, and you're going to see why. Of course, I got 2 branches that are broken. I'm going to string them up anyway, but it is what it is. Like I said, you don't want to do this. This is the worst thing to do to your plants, is put them in buckets and put them in those cages. Worst fucking thing to do. I mean, if you're looking to kill your plants and stuff, then that's perfect for you. So now, I'm going to grab my bag of compost. Okay. And I'm going to figure out how to open it. I'm going to put it in here. Now, I have my own compost bucket, so when I'm done, everything's getting top dressed with my own compost. But being, like I said, idiots that don't show up to help me, this is what happens. So now this is cow manure, which smells so sweet right now. It's telling my stomach that it might have to go to the bathroom real soon. I'm gonna dump it right on top of it. I know you're like, what the fuck? Well, hey, it's in the area. I gotta move stuff around, so dump it right on top. Now that I've got it on top, I'm gonna spread it around and find where we are under here. Okay, so there's one. Just carefully lift it up, dig it out from under it. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is I wanted to lift these up so I know these guys are sitting high. And now, as I play with my shit, my cow shit, I'm gonna mound it higher. Because like I said, tomato plants, you have to plant them deep. And being that these weren't planted deep, that's why they're so flimsy. And now that they're deeper planted, it will help them. Especially maybe some of them that are broken right now. It actually probably help them out and bring them back to life. I don't know. Okay. I know my phone's like trying to die on me. Only dies when I need it, you know? When I don't need my phone, I'm at work or some shit, or fucking sleeping, I got like 1000%. I'm gonna see if I can grab my phone charger quick, and then I'm gonna show you this next fun excitement. Oof, it's getting hot. Say, can you see? Phone, are you still alive? Don't even know. Alright, sorry about the long wait, everybody. I hope everybody fast forward through that bullshit. Anyway, the reason why you're looking at the sky is because now we're going to go to the next part. The next part involves me and you guys on a ladder. Okay, so, whoa. Creaky. So now what we have to do is, the reason why we separated the tomatoes is so that when I put the strings up, I can put 2 and 2 on the strings. So first thing I'm going to do, okay, I know my spacing, but these are the clips that I'm using. So first thing, I don't really have anybody to hold the camera, so you're just going to kind of see nothing, but I'm going to pre-drill 4 holes. Where's my I can't even see with this fucking camera because fucking, I don't know. So I'm going to pre-drill the holes, put the hooks in, and I'm going to hang the hangers. Then I run the string all the way down to the ground, and then I'm going to show you the next part of that excitement. So I'm going to go drill that really quick. Hope it stays in one spot. Get rid of my drill. I'm about to cut these shorts into fucking... I'm about to be speedoing here, people. It's fucking humidity. These shorts are long. I'm about to be wearing just my underwear at this point, or nothing. X-rated video.
He took it all off.
Yeah, it's hot, motherfucker. So I'm going to put the hooks in. And basically about an inch or 2 apart is roughly the spacing. I've done so many of them already that I don't even measure anymore. I just do it by eye shot. And it's literally has to be about 2 inches apart, give or take. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, a really cool trick. The reason why I like these is because the hangers, they have a hook on them. See how they got like that latch? Okay, so it's like juggling a phone with a cord. It's so aggravating. So see how they're sitting? So if I take my string, right, and the reason why they're sitting this way, and I put it this way, I could just pull down and they're locked in. And I'm done and I move along. Then I take the string and I release it all the way down to the ground. That is honestly the easiest thing to just sticking those guys on there. It's just that. Once they're just sitting that way, because I first was trying to put them on, I was watching different people how they did them, the way that James was doing his, and I'm like, what the hell? And then when I set them up that one way, I'm like, oh, this is fucking easier. But that's because mine have that clip on them, so I know they're not going to come out of there. He was doing it a certain way so that they wouldn't come out, but honestly, setting them that way is the best way. Just keep them facing the same direction. Fucking nuts, man. Already fucking soaked over here. I want this motherfucker doing. That's why my back's killing me. Standing on these fucking ladders. Oh, fucking hands are killing me. Usually I don't do anything on a Sunday, but I gotta get these tomato plants in the ground. So I'm kind of fucked right now. Alright. So I'm gonna release the string down. That's probably more than enough. Alright, now we're gonna go back downside, ground level. So I'm gonna stick you back in the soil. Get rid of this ladder. Or not. No, I said we're gonna stick you in the soil, phone. That doesn't mean full fucking face first into the dirt. Okay. I'm serious about the fucking just rip these pants. I don't know why I have shorts that are 8 feet long. Next thing you're going to need is a big drill bit. Apparently my cooler has more beer. It just is full of beer with 1 bottle of water in it. So early for beer on a Sunday. Okay. So now you're gonna need your tomato clips. Now these things are a major pain in the ass because for starters, you gotta get the rope in that crack and then the clip goes around the tomato plant. It's not bad when the tomato plant or anything is small, but when it's this and it's a jalopy and when you're sitting on the ground and you're trying to maneuver it, it's ironically heavy due to the angle of it. It's hard to get the fucking clip to stay on the string as you're like trying to hold the plant and then you're trying to clip it at the same time. Oh, I know the gloves don't help, but I'm trying not to. I got an injury here, so I don't want it to get infected any more than it probably already is. And the gloves just keep my hands cleaner. So, but anyway, so each plant is here, so I'm going to figure out which way I want it. So even though the strings are up there, I could still pull the strings whichever way that I want to attach them, because I could always shift them up there if I want to, but I don't have to. So we're going to now drill into the wood, and this is where we're going to anchor our strings. Using one of my oldest drill bits. Anyway, so now I'm going to take the string, I'm stick it through my hole, okay, and I'm going to see where I want to pull that plant back. So if I have it about here, I think that'll be pretty good. And then all I do is I just tie it off. I'm not going to lie, this stuff really doesn't tie easy, so it's going to be a pain in the ass trying to tie it. But now I just tie them off, and that's it. So I got 19 minutes into this video. I'm going to go straight over because this phone only can record for 30 minutes. So I'll do that other plant later, or when I'm done filming. So I'm just going to fast forward to this now. So as I take the clip, I'm going to want to start at the bottom, and because I'm trying to actually change the direction of this plant. Now when these clips are clipped into the string, the clip doesn't go up and down on the string, so only the plant moves inside here freely. So being that, see how far this string like barely gets to the plant, I'm going to run it along it, the clip, until I can get a spot where it hits it. Nice. Okay, as I go along, now there's no advanced science behind this. You could put more in, like I'm going to put another one down here as low as I can. That just grabs it. It didn't even like hold it in good. That's because the whole plant itself needs another clip. So I'm going to put another clip up higher. And as you go up, you just keep adding more of these clips onto your plant, and as your plant grows, you just keep clipping them on more and more. But like I said, that little crack in the bottom where the V is where your string goes. You want to push it against the back wall of it, and then clip it in. And because this guy keeps falling over, I can actually now go up top on the ladder again and then tighten the spool. Just because this guy keeps falling over more and more. Come on, fucker. stupid clip didn't want to freaking fold inward. I have to stand up for this guy, I think. Fucking stuck on stupid. There we go. So that's getting better. Put one more in there. Come on. And that's it. Now you can tell it's actually staying up a lot better than it was when I first started clipping them on. But you can see how it's clipped on and how the other ones are. And like I said, once I'm done getting these guys and the tomatoes, and I got some other stuff that has to get moved out here. I got some jalapeno peppers I'm going to bring out here and possibly put near the plant itself. Probably on the back side or in front, one or the other. I got a pepper plant over there. And we're just going to try to get either we'll put more strings in for the peppers, or we're going to try to get them to grow along with the tomatoes, kind of grow up the tomatoes. I got cucumbers as well, and I got sunflowers that are ready for transplant. So I got a lot of stuff to transplant while it's still nice. But if I don't get it at the cutoff time, then I'll do it, about 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is only really transplanting and this type of shit, nothing else. Later. Hope you guys like the video. Like, subscribe, share it with friends and family. It's hot. I just want to get back to work. Everybody have a great day. Try this out. Don't use the buckets and don't use those stupid racks. Garbage is what those are.